that the inside is forgotten, ignored. Because of being extrovert and always focused on the outside, they earn money in abundance. They gain high status in society and yet they feel lost, totally lost. These natives therefore always believe or rather feel that their problem is caused by someone else and that makes them more miserable than they already are. These natives therefore feel that they are the victims, where in reality the truth is that they remain ignorant, insensitive, and in their own ignorance. These natives therefore are always found in the tight grip of their mind. Are the mother-in-law or are the daughter-in-law so much in the grip of their mind that the poor husband has to face the daily quarrels between his wife and his mother. And imagine if the husband is also moon in earth, then the whole house becomes a battlefield, or rather a jungle filled with wild animals. It is funny that people give long lectures on being human, but when they become angry, it is the animal within them that comes out and not the human being. Adra Nakshatra rules the eye, moon in Adra virtually makes the native a blind man who thinks that he is carrying a lamp in his hand. Reminds me of a story. There was a blind man and he had come to meet his old friend, a wise man. The wise man said to the blind man, "It is getting dark, and so I would like you to carry this lamp with you so that you reach your home safely." The blind man laughed and said, "I am a blind man. What difference it makes if there is a lamp with me or not? To me, day or night, it is the same. Remember, I cannot see. I am blind." The wise man said, "You cannot see, but when you carry this lamp, other people will be able to see you and they will not bump into you in the dark. So take the lamp." The blind man accepted the lamp and came on his way back home. He must have hardly taken a few hundred steps when someone bumped into him. The blind man was surprised and started laughing. He said to himself, "Seems the logic of my wise friend was wrong, and I was right." The blind man asked the man who bumped into him, "Brother, can't you see there is a lamp in my hand? Are you also blind?" The man said, "I am not blind, but the lamp in your hand has gone out." This is the state, not only of other natives, but the majority of human population. We think that we are holding a lamp that is awareness, but the lamp has extinguished long back, and we are walking in the dark, thinking that we are aware, imagining that we are intelligent, and that is how everyone is bumping into someone. Because there is absolutely no awareness, no consciousness. The lamp is there, but it is a dead lamp with no light. It seems that though we have eyes, we remain blind, utterly blind. Rahu brings more ignorance and illusions, and so the native assumes that he or she is carrying a lamp. But in reality, the lamp has lit up, and there is total darkness, and it is this darkness that brings many miseries to your life. Professionally, these people may do well, but on the personal front, they fail in relationships, they fail in experiencing the peace, the peace, and the joy within. Eye problems often occur since other eyes, and moving either impacts the eyes negatively, or the native is obsessed with his or her beautiful eyes. Moon in Agra indeed gives a mesmerizing look to the eyes, passion and density are seen through the eyes of these natives. Other natives are in general Shiva devotees. The Rudra within them is pulled towards the Maharudra, Lord Shiva. Naturally, Andhra always is busy and loves to make others also busy. And there is an old saying that one who becomes busy always earns good money because more work, more connections means more money. It is good to remain busy provided you are adding value to others' life or to your life. Andhra is the perfect choice for getting your job done because he is a busy man. It is said that if you want to get something done, then give it to a busy man. It is good to remain, but Rahu never stops. Rahu makes these natives obsessed of remaining busy. By chance, if they lose their job or business goes down, then these fellows feel restless and many also commit suicide or they take to drugs or alcohol because they are too focused on the outside and the outside can never be controlled. You can never control the outside situation. The more you try to control outside situation, the more you try to control people, the more you will feel frustrated. You want to connect to certain pain, certain suffering, a certain tragedy, and then the eyes become wet, like others. And if many of you, then this is the most purifying nakshatra of all nakshatras. Yes, it is ruled by Rahu. Yes, it is the most feared nakshatra. Yes, the world has defamed it, and yet I stand to my word. Adi is indeed the most purifying nakshatra of all nakshatras. A certain sorrow is needed. A certain wake-up call is needed. Only then will you wake up. Only then you will become aware. And there is nothing as life-changing as the arrival of our this pain that comes through our relationship is not to make you sad. Remember, that's where people go on missing. This pain is just to make you more alert because people become alert only when the anger goes deep into their heart and moves them. The journey of the soul is through the track of all 24 nakshatras. So this life you are born on earth, the next life it is going to be Punarvasu. How? Why is this possible? Everything is possible. If the soul maintains a progressive outlook, it is but obvious that he is going to progress. He is going to move ahead to the next nakshatra in life. If the soul is going to live this life in utter ignorance, in the next life he remains on the same station of Adam. He has missed the train due to his or her own ignorance. So this life is just a small part of the many lives to come. Always remember this. This is of significance. Your nakshatra, your moon zodiac, your sun zodiac, your ascendant. These all are simply a representation of your growth till date. What is growth? What is real growth? Bank balance, sexual pleasures, property. In the pursuit of achieving the material growth, the real thing, the real growth is missed. It is simply missed. Growth has to be something that is going to last forever. What you are running after is not the real growth. It is simply a demand for your unending desires. The desire of having lots of sex, the desire of having lots of money, the desire to have lots of fame. These all are desires that would never end. You will sleep with many beautiful women